Cheese Burst Omelette Recipe. A cheese burst omelette is the ultimate indulgence for cheese lovers, with a gooey, melty cheese filling inside a soft, fluffy omelette. The combination of mozzarella and cheddar cheese creates a deliciously rich and creamy experience that's irresistible. This omelette is perfect for breakfast, brunch, or a late-night snack, offering a comforting, cheesy delight. Here's a step-by-step guide to making the perfect cheese burst omelette. Ingredients: serves 1. 3 large eggs. 1/4 cup shredded mozzarella cheese. 1/4 cup shredded cheddar cheese. Salt to taste. Pepper to taste. Half teaspoon chili flakes, optional. For a little heat, 1 tablespoon butter or oil. For cooking, step-by-step instructions. 1. Prepare the ingredients. Grate the cheese. Shred 1/4 cup of mozzarella cheese and 1/4 cup of cheddar cheese. The mozzarella will provide a stringy, melty texture, while the cheddar will contribute a sharp, tangy flavor. You can adjust the amount of cheese depending on how cheesy you want your omelette. Crack the eggs. Crack 3 eggs into a bowl. Add a pinch of salt and freshly ground black pepper. Use a fork or whisk to beat the eggs until they are fully mixed and slightly frothy. This will help make the omelette light and fluffy when cooking. 2. Cook the omelette base. Heat the pan. Place a non-stick skillet or frying pan over medium heat and add 1 tablespoon of butter or oil. Let it melt and coat the bottom of the pan evenly. Pour in the beaten eggs. Once the butter has melted and is sizzling, pour the beaten eggs into the skillet. Tilt the pan gently to make sure the eggs are spread evenly across the surface. Cook the eggs. Let the eggs cook undisturbed for about 2 minutes. The edges will start to set while the center remains slightly runny. Tilt the pan. As the edges begin to set, use a spatula to gently pull the cooked edges towards the center of the omelette. This will allow the uncooked eggs to flow to the edges. Be careful not to overcook the eggs, they should remain soft and slightly runny in the center. 3. Add the cheese burst filling. Layer the cheese. Once the eggs are slightly set but still runny in the center, sprinkle the shredded mozzarella cheese and cheddar cheese evenly over 1/2 of the omelette. For an extra cheesy effect, you can pile on a little more cheese than you normally would. This will ensure that there's a gooey cheese burst when you fold the omelette. Optional spice. If you like a little heat, sprinkle a pinch of chili flakes over the cheese before folding. This adds an extra layer of flavor and warmth to the omelette, which complements the richness of the cheese. 4. Fold and finish cooking. Fold the omelette. Once the cheese has been added, use your spatula to gently fold the omelette in half. Be careful not to let the cheese spill out. You should see the cheese begin to melt inside, creating a gooey, melty center that is the highlight of the cheese burst omelette. Cook until the cheese melts. Continue to cook the folded omelette for another 1 to 2 minutes, depending on how melted you want the cheese. Keep the heat on medium-low to avoid burning the eggs. The cheese should melt completely inside, creating a delicious, gooey filling. 5. Serve the cheese burst omelette. Transfer to a plate. Once the cheese is melted and the omelette is golden brown on both sides, carefully slide it onto a plate. Garnish, optional. If desired, sprinkle a little extra chili flakes, some fresh chopped herbs, like parsley or chives, or a pinch of black pepper on top for added flavor. You can also serve with a drizzle of hot sauce or a squeeze of lemon juice for a bit of acidity that cuts through the richness of the cheese. Tips for success. Cheese combination. For the best melt, use a combination of cheeses. Mozzarella provides the stretchiness and creaminess, while cheddar adds a sharp, flavorful bite. You can experiment with other cheeses like Gouda, Parmesan, or even a spicy pepper jack for a different twist. Low heat is key. To ensure a soft and fluffy omelette, always cook over medium to low heat. Cooking the omelette over high heat can result in a rubbery texture and burnt cheese. Watch for the cheese melt. Pay attention to the moment when the cheese is fully melted inside the omelette. Once it starts to ooze out when you fold, you know it's ready. Avoid overfilling. While the cheese burst is the star of this omelette, avoid overfilling with cheese or other ingredients to ensure that the omelette folds easily without spilling out. Serving suggestions. A cheese burst omelette pairs well with toast or bread. A slice of whole grain toast or buttered bread is a great accompaniment, perfect for mopping up any melted cheese. Fresh salad. A simple side salad of mixed greens, tomatoes, and cucumbers can provide a refreshing contrast to the richness of the omelette. Avocado. For an extra creamy touch, serve the omelette with sliced avocado on the side. Hot sauce or salsa. If you like a bit of spice, serve the omelette with your favorite hot sauce or salsa for an extra kick. Variations. Add veggies. For a heartier meal, add sautéed vegetables like bell peppers, mushrooms, spinach, or onions to the omelette before adding the cheese. This will make the omelette more filling and balanced. Meat option. For those who enjoy meat, you can add cooked bacon, ham, or sausage inside the omelette along with the cheese. This will add savory richness and protein to your meal. Add herbs. Fresh herbs like parsley, basil, or thyme can be added either to the egg mixture before cooking or sprinkled on top of the omelette after it's cooked to enhance its flavor. The Cheese Burst Omelette is a decadent, cheesy delight that's sure to satisfy any cheese lover. With its soft, fluffy eggs and molten cheese center, this omelette is a comforting and indulgent meal for any time of the day. Whether you're making it for breakfast, brunch, or a late-night snack, the Cheese Burst Omelette is guaranteed to be a crowd pleaser. Enjoy the rich flavors and the satisfying burst of cheese in every bite.